Good morning. I'm Chief Marco Peña with the City of Elmendorf Police Department. Right beside me is Sergeant Alonso, investigator for the Elmendorf Police Department, Texas Ranger Perez, the Texas Rangers, and the deceased Ms. Rangel, Jasmine Rangel, the deceased assistant. This morning, I'm proud to say, and I'm ecstatic of what transpired yesterday. We finally, after almost 3 years of investigating this case, with the assistance of the Texas Rangers and Elmendorf Police Department, together working as a team to get those responsible for the death of Oscar Rangel back in 2020, on December 30th of 2021. So yesterday, 2 individuals were arrested by the name of Robert Tovar and Manuel Guzman Escalante. Both of them were arrested for manslaughter, and I, with due diligence, this has been an ongoing investigation. It continues to be an ongoing investigation. And I'm so glad that finally, a long time coming, that the family has closure, some closure, and Oscar can rest in peace. And again, this is a continuous investigation for this case. So both of them were arrested for the same offense of manslaughter at this present time. The family, we spoke to the family, the Rangers, all of us spoke to the family yesterday in reference to what occurred yesterday afternoon throughout the evening. All of us working together as a team, and this is what happens. When agencies get together and work together, they'll come and go to find those responsible for the death of this young man, early death of this young man, to make it happen. So I do appreciate the community, the family understanding and being patient with the department and other agencies assisting us throughout this almost 3 years of this investigation. And I thank them very much. I really do. And for the family, God bless you all. And it's going to be a role of a time of hurt, but also joy, of some type of closure. Okay? Again, my goal was that day when I made the scene on that morning. When I was there at the scene, it was touching, to say the least. I vowed to myself, and I promised myself, that every day of this young man that I saw deceased, the way he was placed there, the way his body was, the whole entire scene, I vowed to myself that us as a team, as the Elmendorf Police Department, and me as the chief, going to find those responsible, the person or persons responsible for his death. And I promised myself every day. And yesterday it was fulfilled because of team effort. And I appreciate that. And it's all I have at this present time. I appreciate y'all coming out here and making this press conference. Thank you.
And Chief, from the start, was Texas Rangers, among other organizations, other law enforcement agencies, involved in the investigation?
So in the beginning, the onset,
yeah.
when in the crime scene, Bexar County Sheriff's Office was out here doing the crime scene and assisting us as well. Okay? And then after a while, a couple of years later, I involved the Texas Rangers, so they've been involved for about 1.5 years, correct? Well, correct. About 1.5 years to assist us. And I deeply appreciate, namely, Texas Ranger Perez. He has been diligent, helpful among other Rangers as well, the whole team. And I appreciate this man very, very much, because he helped the Elmendorf Police Department to make this happen as well. I really do.
So what was it that changed the trajectory of this case to all of a sudden being able to make this arrest?
Well, because of information, evidence, text messages, we left no stone unturned, okay? We looked at every single text message, every single information. We interviewed several individuals continuously, and we led up to this particular event that happened yesterday because we felt, and there was a confession with Mr. Tovar, that he confessed to the crime for the part he did involved in the crime, or his portion of the crime. So there's to the other arrest as well. So it was the building of the case what led us to have the probable cause given the arrest warrant for manslaughter for both of these subjects.
And where were they when you found them?
Okay, so quite frankly, myself and Sergeant Alonso and the Texas Rangers We obtained a warrant, and we apprehended Mr., or Tovar, about the 2600 block of Menchaca in the city of San Antonio, without an incident.
So this is a case that you've been very invested in emotionally and
Very-
professionally.
I can say this right now, emphatically, invested every day of my life, since I've been the chief, well, since that day we entered, every day. Yes, sir.
And keep it in contact with
The family,
family, Jasmine.
correct, yes. Every step of the way, yes.
Was Mr. Escalante also in San Antonio when you found him?
He was in San Antonio, correct?
Okay.
Anything else? I think I'm good.
Good.
Thank you.